Hello, welcome to this update for Asia. Let's see what's happening with the tropics too. The heavy rain. We still have some storms in China, spots of Southeast Asia, more storms in spots of India, and here we actually had tropical depression 3 near southern China. It's now over southern China. It has already made landfall. It was a very weak tropical depression, but it did manage to form, and it's still over southern China there. So be careful. Those areas, some heavy rain, some flooding with that storm, and still here. There's the tropical depression Sepat. It was a tropical storm before and it weakened. It already passed close to Japan and it's going out to sea now. So that's no longer a threat, but we still have this front in Japan with some heavy rain in some areas. And there's Invest 97W there near Guam with some heavy rain in Guam, many showers and storms. So be careful in those areas too, the heavy rain and everything. So here does show today, June 26th until July 1st, shows more showers and storms. Southeast Asia, the remnants of tropical depression 3, southern China, some heavy rain. This goes especially showing now a trend of some heavy rain in southern Pakistan into northwestern India on June 27th. So be careful too. Shows even more on the European, southern Pakistan, June 28th. This goes the Bay of Bengal, a lot of rain. This goes like northern India and Nepal by June 30th, more. And basically every single day in those areas, showers and storms. And the European has July 1st, a very intense system with heavy rain near eastern India, like a semi-low pressure system, some torrential downpours showing up on the European. So be careful those areas. There's the GFS too. It has storms in Pakistan and in India, and then tomorrow, June 27th, more over Nepal, India, southern Pakistan, and by Saturday, the 28th, still shows stuff northern India into Pakistan, in those areas. So this goes shows more Myanmar, especially Thailand, southern Myanmar, those torrential downpours. This goes shows July 1st, spots of Myanmar into Bangladesh. The GFS is kind of further north into Bangladesh and Myanmar, that low pressure system. It's not so much in India, but it does have intense storms in India July 2nd, especially in central-ish India, July 3rd and July 4th. So please be careful those areas. There's the icon still, these heavy rains across Laos, Vietnam, spots of Thailand, Myanmar. So be careful in those areas. And the icon as well, Western India and southern Pakistan tomorrow, June 27th. So be careful. Those areas, more flash flooding into southern Pakistan and western India, especially on June 28th. Still be careful in Pakistan. It shows this moisture gathering kind of into a low pressure system, 993. We might need to watch this for some tropical storm potential in the Bay of Bengal, but still, only a few models are showing stronger than this, but the icon has 993, almost to a tropical storm on June 30th, making landfall northeastern India, near eastern India, and July 1st, some torrential rains, central eastern India. So stay safe in those areas. Please be careful. There's in the Philippines some stronger showers and storms still, like just passing showers and storms. Be careful with these thunderstorms. Might have some heavy rain and some damaging winds, especially lightning and heavy rain. These showers and storms. So be careful. There's still that front near Japan, a few storms there, and some rain as well. We do have a few storms in China, into the Koreas too. Some rain there Friday, and more storms central, eastern China. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful now for the rainfall accumulation. Shows like until July 1st, the European has torrential amounts of rainfall in eastern India to 500 millimeters until July 1st, especially. This will all occur between June 30th and July 1st, basically on those 2 days. And I just increased this by like 2 hours or something. So on July 1st during the night, shows to 500 millimeters, and until July 2nd in the morning, increases to 700 millimeters, from 500 to 700 in less than 12 hours. So if this happens, I'm not saying it will, this scenario will still change thousands of times. Something completely different might happen. But if this happens, we might have a real big flood danger there by the beginning of July. So please be careful. Shows more spots in eastern India. So before that, let's just look until June 30th. By until next Monday, June 30th, shows this moisture gathering, the Bay of Bengal, and already more than 170 millimeters in Myanmar. Those areas, 172 southern Myanmar, close to 200 millimeters in a few spots southern Myanmar, more to northernmost Myanmar as well in those mountains. Stay safe, some flash floods, northeastern India, some heavy rain in a few spots. Shows there Nepal as well, southern Nepal, close to 200 millimeters, a few spots, northern India into southern Nepal. So stay safe in those areas. Already shows in eastern India, southern Bangladesh, more than 100. So be careful in those areas, especially like today, June 26th, until Saturday, June 28th, across westernmost India and southern Pakistan. Shows 127 millimeters, southern Pakistan, and more than 200 millimeters, these spots, western India. So stay safe in those areas. This will all happen the next day or so. So be careful with flooding there. Western India shows more over the west coast, the monsoon through 82 millimeters in Mumbai. So stay safe in those areas. Some flooding as well. Shows more southwestern India, Sri Lanka, storm or two, some passing showers in the Maldives. Nothing crazy. It shows like southern Indonesia, more showers and storms in Western Guinea, some heavier tropical showers in those areas, Central Indonesia, those regular showers and storms. Nothing too heavy, but be aware those normal showers and storms, and a little bit more near the Andaman Islands, Nicobar Islands. So now until July 5th, does show this area across central to eastern India to like 800 millimeters on the European model next 9 days. 800 millimeters. That's serious. Shows more than 400 widespread across eastern India. Shows southern Bangladesh more, even to 300 in Nepal, and like some 300 northern India, more spots on the west coast as well. But we might have something very serious in eastern India next week. So please stay safe. The GFS next 9 days is much calmer. The GFS is still calm. So, and it just shows through some 100 millimeters to 200 in a few spots because the GFS is further east, so it has the worst across Myanmar to 600 millimeters. And it even has central southern Myanmar spots to 700, even to 800 millimeters, the GFS in Myanmar. So this whole area here is in a very big danger of excessive rainfall next 2 weeks. So please stay safe, especially if this comes to India. So until July 3rd, the icon is not as bad as the European, but it does have 300 millimeters in eastern India and spots near the coast, close to 300, and especially further into central India, 200 to 300 millimeters. This would already cause dangerous flooding. So please be aware in those areas. And still, the forecast will change a lot, but just be prepared. in case this happens, and just be prepared every single day with those showers and storms in those areas basically every day. So be careful. Shows to 128 in Mumbai, spots on the west coast, still more near southern Pakistan, those areas. So stay safe. The icons to 159 meters southern Pakistan, spots on the west coast and the Lake Strip Islands. So stay safe in those areas. It does have Myanmar as well, to some 150 meters, close to 200 meters the coast of Myanmar, northern Myanmar, northeastern India, close to 200 meters as well. Spots northern Myanmar to like 258 in a few spots. The icon further south in Southeast Asia is like to 130 meters, 193. So please be careful in those areas. Cambodia, especially the coast of Cambodia and Thailand. So stay safe, be careful. Southern China, those areas with the tropical depression, more than 200 meters. The Europeans to like 100 meters. Southern China, and more than 200 across northern Vietnam. The European has like until July 1st, widespread areas in Laos and northern Thailand, more than 100 meters, even to 200 southern China. So please be careful. Those areas further north, the icon has spots of northern China, some stronger storms as well, and more spots central China. The European is like central southern China, spots of North Korea and eastern China, more storms too. The GFS also in Vietnam, southern China, the heaviest rain. So stay safe with flooding and everything. Please be careful. In the Philippines, until July 1st, next 5 days, shows to 120 meters, spots to 129, more spots to 123. So please be careful in the Philippines as well. Those strong thunderstorms, showers and storms, and like some 100 meters further north in a few spots into Palau and Micronesia and Guam, shows in Guam to 113 meters, in Palau to 94 with some occasional strong storms and more across Colonia, Micronesia, and some more islands that are scared. So stay safe in those areas. Please be careful. Taiwan, a couple of passing showers and storms too. And yeah, stay safe in those areas. Here we do have invest 97W near Guam, the tropical depression in China, and still tropical depression Sepat there, like I showed you. The European ensembles are showing a lot of support for stuff to form in the Western Pacific until the second week of July. I think this is until July 6th, the first week of July. So it does show half of the members go out to sea into the Western Pacific, and half of them go towards China. So in Taiwan, those areas, so they're kind of split, but some go out to sea, and others go further west. So we'll keep watching this. The GFS is like mostly the GFS showing going north and out to sea. Some approach Japan, but most members of the GFS go out to sea. Some members later on are showing stuff near the southern islands of Japan, but like just one or two members there. So most farm something go out to sea. So there's near China, the GFS still showing a finger or two the South China Sea as well. This the Canadian model for the rainfall. So it does show until June 30th in those areas in Myanmar. The Canadians all the way to like 700 millimeters, a few spots central southern Myanmar that rain. You see like yellow and it turns to purple there. So that's like more than 600 millimeters. Please stay safe. Spots southern China it has close to 300 to 400, a few spots. The Canadian can exaggerate, but most times it's reliable. And already shows in Eastern India close to 200 by June 30th, spots on the west coast in Mumbai and further south as well. And shows in Pakistan more than 100, even central Pakistan, northern India. So stay safe in those areas. Here, there's the GFS model for the Western Pacific. It's not so excited like it was before, but it does show like this is on June 29th, shows a low pressure tries to form just north of the Mariana Islands. And it does have it spinning there a little bit, but not affecting anyone. It does have another tropical storm, the South China Sea, by July 3rd, trying to form. So it goes there, and it has another one in the Central Western Pacific there too. So it has like almost 2 to 3 systems at the same time, and does take one into China by July 4th, in the South China Sea. A- And later, that doesn't have that much else, just those crazy things more than 300 hours out near Japan and like China. But that's not worth looking right now. There's like the European model shows like this goes. So especially like this is June 30th, still doesn't show anything crazy, but by July 2nd shows some lower pressures trying to form the Western Pacific, but it takes one of them further north and out to sea, and that it doesn't even look tropical. And then this is already July 6th and doesn't show anything else. So the operational run of the Europeans not too excited, just takes a couple of low pressures further north and out to sea. But there's the Canadian model, shows like the rain there. It tries to form something on July 1st in the middle of the ocean. This goes and kind of forms a tropical storm or typhoon, but kind of disorganized, and it goes to the north. And then later still shows some low pressures, the middle of the South China Sea, not South China Sea, the middle of the Western Pacific, July 5th. And it has some low pressures near the Philippines as well, July 6th, but not really any typhoon threat. Just most models are showing kind of going out to sea now. But still, the ensembles I showed you from the Europeans still have a lot of support for something to try to head west. But we'll keep watching. So here, like for the Indian Ocean, let's see what the Canadian model shows for like those areas, the Bay of Bengal. So this goes shows like this is today June 26th. This goes shows some lower pressures, the northern Bay of Bengal June 29th, but I don't think you have time to organize into a tropical storm because of land interaction. But it does show like 994 low pressure, the Bay of Bengal. So we better watch this, but nothing too crazy. So now there's in India here the rainfall. So let's see if it loads because this takes so much time. But here, let's see some other areas further north, still those fronts there into Russia, northern Mongolia, and western Russia, still those severe storms, the European region. So still be careful. Shows there in China, those storms, but especially here, like those fronts in Kazakhstan, Western Russia, some stronger storms. Still shows Friday some storms in Kazakhstan, Saturday the 28th, and still Sunday storms scattered across Russia and Kazakhstan possible. And still like the European shows on July 1st, they're near China and southeastern Russia, a front again. And still showing on July 3rd some stronger things in China, but that's far out still. You still change. But be aware those areas, and this has completely failed. but here. So let's just take a look at this heat. So still shows the Middle East, those areas, the extreme heat to 45 degrees in a few areas, 43 degrees, some 44 degrees. So stay safe in those areas. Thursday today, during the night does lower down a little bit, but still remains hot during the night, and that's dangerous. So shows some 47 degrees Friday in a few spots, into 46 United Arab Emirates, into Oman, Saudi Arabia, more than 45. So stay safe. But by this weekend, like the 28th, already shows close to 48 degrees in Iraq again. So please stay safe in some valleys in Iran as well. 47 Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates. So shows during the night does cool down some, but still hot. And then this goes shows nearly to 49 to 50 degrees Sunday, June 29th, like 49, 48 to 49 degrees in those areas. So yeah, stay safe. Shows Sunday there, and Monday the European is already showing to 51 degrees in some spots in the Middle East. So stay safe and stay safe in those areas. Just 1 second. Conectada. Por favor, desconecte su alarma. Alarma desconectada. I'm so sorry. I had to solve something there. So here, so still shows June 30th, very hot, like even to central northern Iraq, close to 48 degrees. In Syria, close to 40. So please stay safe in those areas. In Saudi Arabia, it's even showing to 49 degrees by June 30th in those areas. So please stay safe. 48 in Oman, and then July 1st is already showing like by the mid-afternoon, the highest temperatures are around like some 49 degrees, Saudi Arabia, in Qatar to 46, 49. So a very dangerous scenarios building with this heat again. So stay safe in those areas. Still shows very hot across southern Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, central China, even southern Mongolia, more spots in Pakistan too. Like because of the rains there, it's cooler now, but still shows in India even to 38 degrees in a few spots. So stay safe in those areas. And here shows like still in the Himalayas and a few spots of snow, still in the higher elevations in China, northern Nepal, and a few other spots in the Caucasus and northeastern Russia still shows some snow as well. So stay safe in those areas. The image of the day is this big storm I photographed in Brazil over the ocean two years ago. Stay safe.